Think about the meal that you just had. What are the different components inside the meal? Have you actually thought about how these different components end up inside the meal that you are having? We as humans eat every single day, but how often do we trace back our thoughts and think where do the food that we eat actually come from? Way before the ingredients hit the market or the hawker center, how are these ingredients being handled before they reach the plates as our meals? Hawker center is one of the most iconic places that represents us Singaporeans. They are known for their cheap yet scrumptious meals. However, how much have we as consumers credited the hawkers for what they have cooked for us? The Hawker Center of Origins aim to allow consumers to understand their origins of food and what they have gone through to reach this current state. Not only that, by introducing this new typology into the Hawker Center also aims to improve consumer to hawker relationship via an omakase type meal, which allows consumers to interact with the hawkers while they are preparing and cooking their meals. 3 different types of interaction levels will also be introduced into this new hawker center. Using the terracing method, I started to draw different forms while considering possible functions and zoning for different areas, which allows for a better customer journey experience. So the entrance of the hawker center is here. At first, they'll be greeted by the fishing area, which is here, and then there are 3 different eating areas, all at different levels to accommodate to the different type of eating experience. So the most private being the highest, because it's after all it's supposed to be private, and the semi-private being in the center, and the least private at the lowest point of the site. So by doing this, it allows me to be able to zone different areas better and come up with more interesting forms. From then on, I move on to this. So once again, I begin to allocate different spaces and start to draw different types of forms, which allows me to think clearer and have a better idea of how I want my space to look like. And also at the same time, I also allocated different spaces, different possible locations for the farmers to fish for their fish. So moving on, I started to allocate numbers, which I'm not sure is too small here. So these numbers actually represent the heights of the terracing and also the different eating areas, because I wanted to go more in depth. And then I allocated a small cooking area over here, and then similarly to the previous few, I did the least private eating area here, most private eating area here, and semi-private area here. Went on to do some research about geographical terms, and I came across the idea of a valley. So the idea of valley is how there's an opening in the center and there's land on the side. So I decided to use that method and put it into my plan, and from then on I actually developed my space from there. Now, introducing to you the Hawker Center of Origins.